Hulk Hogan family drama. This story, I don't know what we're talking about it, but it's weird. I guess maybe that's why. It's weird because it's all playing out like really public. So I'm scrolling through Instagram the other day, and in between my thirst traps that usually show up, I get this video from TMZ, and it is a crying Linda Hogan, which I thought they had divorced a long time ago. She's on the screen here on Instagram, and this is posted by TMZ, and she's just crying, talking about her family drama. And again, this just comes out of nowhere.
Okay, so I'm just home by myself today. Again, as usual, I'm okay with most things, but today something hit. I don't know what hit, but I look terrible because I've been crying. And yesterday I went to try to go have Botox and shit, and they bruised me like, I don't know. But it's been 15 or longer years since I've never put a Facebook post out like this with my ugly face and my crying face, but I have to be honest about what I went through in my marriage with Terry as Hulk Hogan and what it entailed and what it has caused over the years and everything else. He's a complete liar. He is a sex addict. Your face out there and know that all these horrible things are going on behind the scenes. Yet he marches on. He marches on like, yeah, oh, I'm promoting my own beer, real American beer. Yeah, look at me. Woo! Yeah, he's such a hero, right? Not. Okay, I'm going to give him my thumbs down. I've given him more opportunities to come back and make us a family, and
So as the headline says, Hulk Hogan's ex-wife Linda Hogan breaks down crying. My family's a mess. Do you know the video?
No, I've never seen it. I read the Brooke Hogan thing, but because she was being so vague and she didn't want to fucking directly address anything, I didn't give a shit. If you don't want to just fucking say what it is and you just want to tiptoe and cause more speculation, then I don't have time for that.
Okay, well, the gist of this is Linda Hogan, she's, as you can see here, crying. So there's that. And then for some reason at the end, she slips in that this is all Hulk Hogan's fault because he didn't come back to fix the family or something. Now, Hogan, as it's also noted here, is married to someone else now. And it might be a different person, but if I remember, he was dating someone that looked an awful lot like his daughter. A weird thing in itself, but
I believe that was after the one after Linda.
oh, okay.
Looked a lot like Brooke.
Yeah, like, what are you
A
doing?
lot.
Like, what are you doing right now?
I think this was around the time where he was trying to pimp her music career too, and
Yeah,
he was describing her in a way that most fathers wouldn't describe their daughters. But I think he was like justifying it in the way as, oh, I'm just promoting her. Like, I'm not her dad. I'm just her promoter or something like that. I could be wrong, but
no, you're right. Because I always thought it was kind of weird. And then when he was dating the chick that looked just like her, it was like, what are you doing? It's almost like a Vince and Stephanie type. So, yeah, Linda McMahon, she comes on here crying, just having this breakdown. And if we see in the comments, people calling out Brooke or tagging Brooke, oh, you should talk to your mom. You know, your mom is clearly in shambles. You need to reach out to her. There's a lot of that.
didn't she sleep with his son's best friend for years? Recording yourself cry needs to be studied. Jesus is a healer. Some good comments.
Yeah, you know, the comment section is undefeated. But yeah, so we have that. Like I said, a lot of people, they tagged Brooke Hogan on this. Like, hey, you should reach out to your mom. This is not cool, yada, yada, yada. So it's happened apparently so much that Brooke did take to Instagram and she posted a response. Now, this is Brooke. Again, she got tagged so many times. She started catching some flame. So she then goes to Instagram. Now, I'm not reading this whole thing. This is like one of 8 slides of a response. So we'll link the Instagram post if you want to go check out all 8 pages for yourself. But we asked Grok to sum it up for us. And per Grok, Brooke Hogan responded to Linda McMahon's emotional video on Instagram, alleging a pattern of verbal, mental, and some physical abuse from childhood that led her to go no contact with both parents separately. So she doesn't speak to Hogan either.
She also
Funny
said
that-
the abuse would be from people you wouldn't assume or something. She was very vague.
Obviously, like, what do you want her to do? Throw out
Either
names?
say something or not. She feels like she's being pressured to say something, and then when she does say something, she doesn't really say anything. Just there's reasons why she doesn't have a relationship with her family. Now, I don't think she has to say anything, but since she decided to address it, at least fucking be clear and concise.
Well, she said what she needed to say.
She wrote 8 pages of nothing.
Well, within that 8 pages, she did deny Linda's estrangement claims, accused her of lying. Linda claimed that she's never met Brooke's husband, but apparently Brooke denied that, said it was a lie, and she even had a photo back in 2023 of them two. So clearly they did meet. And she emphasized her focus on healing and her family with her husband and their twins. So they mentioned she has twins. While expressing love for her parents, Brooke insisted on boundaries for her peace. So she is doubling down on I'm not talking to Linda. It's kind of weird that Hogan is being quiet in all this.
What was he going to say?
I don't know. I think he got to say something.
He's doing the smart
You can't
thing.
no, you can't just be out there talking about I'm endorsing The Rock for president when your family's over here fighting on social media.
First of all, the first lady he's divorced and separated from. Fuck her. She can have her own issues. And Brooke herself said she doesn't have a relationship with her dad. And when she did say something, she was very vague and not specific. Hogan's being smart.
Oh, seems like he's got something to say about everything, but those personal matters where he can't lie. And I'm a Hogan guy, really. But, apparently you put him in a situation where he can't lie and he's just going to be quiet and pretend it didn't happen. But it's just weird that they're doing this so publicly, all this.
It's weird that there just seems to be I don't want to say a concentrated effort or anything like that, because clearly he brought it on himself, but they just seem to be going hard on Hogan.
Yeah, every week is something. There's this, there's the beer meeting thing, there's the hitting the head with the Coke can thing.
Yeah.
I mean, the beer can.
I think he had to slash prices for his WrestleMania shit.
I wouldn't put it past them to have to do that. But see, damned if you do, damned if you don't. You got to slash prices, and then you also got people complaining because you didn't show up or whatever it is. You left my daughter crying. But I think Hogan will have to respond at some point.
He doesn't have to say shit. He doesn't work for anybody. I guess if you want to count Real American Beer, but I don't think he can really do anything more to hurt that.
Yeah, they haven't canceled him yet. They ain't gonna. But we'll see where this all goes. Any updates of substance, we'll make sure to do a follow-up video.